Imagine being pardoned for a serious crime, given a second chance, only to allegedly throw it all away by threatening to kill a high-ranking politician. That's the situation unfolding right now, and it's sparking outrage and raising serious questions about justice and accountability. Christopher Moynihan, who received a pardon from former President Trump for his involvement in the January 6th Capitol riot, has been arrested and charged with threatening to assassinate House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Moynihan, 34, was apprehended in Clinton, New York, after allegedly making what authorities are calling a terroristic threat against a member of Congress. He's pleaded not guilty, but the details emerging from court documents paint a disturbing picture. According to CBS News, Moynihan allegedly planned to target Jeffries during an upcoming speech to the Economic Club of New York. The alleged text messages are chilling. "I cannot allow this terrorist to live, and even if I am hated, Jeffries must be eliminated. I will kill him for the future." These aren't just idle threats. They suggest a premeditated plan, which is why law enforcement took them so seriously. Jeffries himself released a statement expressing gratitude to the police and federal agents for their swift action. He described Moynihan as a dangerous individual who made a credible death threat against me with every intention to carry it out. But here's where it gets controversial. Jeffries also pointedly stated that law enforcement resources are being diverted to protect communities from violent individuals who should never have been pardoned. This raises a critical question. Does the power of a presidential pardon extend too far, potentially endangering public safety? To understand the gravity of this situation, let's rewind. Moynihan was initially sentenced to 21 months in prison in 2023 for his role in the Capitol riot. Prosecutors said he was among the first to breach police barricades, entered the Senate chamber, rifled through a notebook on a senator's desk, and took photos, allegedly saying he wanted to find something to use against them. His actions were part of a larger effort to prevent the certification of Joe Biden's victory in the 2020 election and keep Trump in power. And this is the part most people miss. Trump, on his first day back in office, though it is implied he was not in office at the time of the pardon, but rather the first day after being back in office, pardoned Moynihan along with over 1,000 other riot defendants, referring to them as hostages whose lives had been destroyed. This blanket pardon, while within the president's constitutional power, has been heavily criticized, with many arguing that it undermined the rule of law and emboldened those who engaged in violence. Several other pardoned rioters have been arrested since for other crimes. Furthermore, the context surrounding this alleged threat is deeply troubling. Last month, Moynihan reportedly posted a doctored video of Jeffries wearing a sombrero after talks on avoiding a government shutdown failed, accusing him of favoring undocumented immigrants over U.S. citizens. This kind of rhetoric, especially when amplified online, can easily incite violence. Unfortunately, political violence is a growing concern in the U.S. Earlier this year, a man allegedly targeted Democratic lawmakers in Minnesota, killing one and her husband, and wounding another. In September, a Utah man allegedly shot and killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk. These incidents highlight the dangerous polarization gripping the nation and the potential for individuals to act on extremist beliefs. Moynihan is currently being held in a facility in Poughkeepsie and is scheduled to appear in court on Thursday. He has been read his charges and pleaded not guilty. But the bigger question remains: what responsibility, if any, does the pardon system bear when individuals go on to allegedly commit further acts of violence? Does a pardon truly erase accountability, or does it simply delay it? And what can be done to de-escalate the increasingly charged political climate that seems to be fueling these incidents? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is a complex issue with no easy answers, and your perspective matters.